Greetings, members, one and all of the Salivation Nation. We are live and, in effect, slightly late, but we're here. Better never than late, right? That's what they all say. Very, very good. Let's get into it now. We are rocking and rolling here as we peruse our way through this live stream. Hope everybody is doing well and have a good week so far. All right, Red Crawler. Let's get into this. America has invisible gold and fiat that is backed by nothing. What will be next? This invisible gold and nothingness. That's the call word of the day. That's right. Thank you, Red Crawler. And John Dooch says, I believe the channel was called Elemental. Yeah, that's a different channel. Yeah, I think I said it right. It was periodic videos where they showed all that gold. All right, very good. Good to see you guys. We got to Every Cloud 999 says, nice vid, Sal. The Bank of England sold over half the UK gold reserves in 1999. Our chancellor at the time came to the conclusion that it wasn't worth having. All right. At the very low of the market, $250, that was Gordon Brown. Silver Sacks, I have some kilo silver bars. I bet those kilo gold bars are much heavier. Yes, indeed. Well, they'll feel much heavier, considering what we're dealing with there. The density is more than twice that, so of silver, or about twice that. Yes, indeed. Let's go through here. We got a lot of good folks here today. C4T, Tucson Bubba is here. John Hukulek is here. Welcome. Good to see new folks popping in. Old Daddy Bear, 79, Bill 457, Colonic Stacker, and Jeff Nelson and CCT. Appreciate you guys being here. Bobby Agee here says, what if it's all a ploy to implement martial law in a one-world government? I guess that's a possibility. I don't think we should rule any of that out at this point, seriously. That would have seemed kind of crazy talk about 5 years ago. Not anymore. Red Crawler, vote for America, not for the party. That's what she said. There you go, 2 ounce silver round is thick. That's right. Yes, indeed, brother. Ionuchin says, saying greetings here, and he says the following. Could you make a review of national gold reserves for top 20 to 50 countries for the past 20 or 30 years? These are quite interesting trends. Yeah, I might have to take a look at that. I've done videos on who holds the most gold. You could probably search some of that out. I've done similar videos on that. Maybe not 20 years, but for quite a while. So who holds the most gold nowadays? But anyways, RSF, Aras for RSF is here, brand new here. Everybody welcome Aras. Always appreciate the new folks popping in. Thank you for popping in, sir. Welcome. That's right, never look back. A kilo is definitely just a kilo. Whether it's a pound of feathers or a pound of dirt, they all weigh the same. Gary Huffman, thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate that. Very kind words. I try my best to keep the information coming. And yes, indeed. All right, Matt Bittner. Hey, it's been very nice of him to come back and watch these older videos. Erickson says, yes, indeed, Sal. Let's explore. Thank you. We were supposed to get a call at 6 o'clock from a scammer, but I was late and I missed the call. If they did call. Actually, no, I didn't miss the call. They never called. It was somebody else calling. But anyways. All right, John Knox is here. Good to see you. And let's get over here to Wegapal. Says here on this video about the, you'll be shocked how much gold the Bank of England owns. Says, so these bars they claim to have in the vault they say is full is actually the reserves that are being pillaged by people calling in their metal for delivery. Gold is going to skyrocket soon. The reserves are running out. Yep, it just kind of changes hands. And these bars are kind of tagged with whoever the owner is at any given point in time. All right, very good. Very good. Let's see here. Let's march on up through here. We've got a good crowd here tonight. I appreciate you guys being here. And Indio Dominion Shorts. The two things you need to know about silver's price right now. He says silver is manipulated by paper short contracts, which are oversold at a ratio of over 100 to 1, which devalues the price. In addition, the spot price you see is based off of a 5,000 ounce troy ounce contract. The true price of each ounce should be no less than $100 per ounce physical in your hand. Stack up these bargain prices while you can. But in Dominion Shorts, where do you come up with that figure of $100 per ounce? Why should it be that? Because when you think about it, when I go to sell any silver at my local coin shop, they would balk at me if I sold it to them for $30 an ounce. They would say, no way in Hades would I ever do that. Sadly, yes, the derivatives markets is crazy. But anyways, crazy for Mopar. I hardly ever check Instagram. The best thing to do, if you want to get in touch with me, hit me up via email. The email address is on your screen there, at the bottom of your screen. I never hardly ever check Instagram. I'm sorry, my friend. Just send me something over on it. I don't have an Instagram. I probably shouldn't have created it because I just don't have time for it. But send me an email if you don't mind. Long Live Coins is here. Welcome, Long Live Coins. Good to see you. Appreciate you coming back. Lost in Space is with us, and so is Savage Lee. All right. And Pat Chrat says, for me, it makes sense. For now, I've been getting pre-33 $5 coins, almost a quarter ounce. I do see a full ounce in my future. Yes, indeed. And some of those pre-33 coins I've really kind of picked up in some of their premiums. So, anyways, very good. All right. And Richard Troy says, China luckily has all of our gold and have for years. Well, I tell you, I think that speculation is going to go all over the place about where the gold is, and people having doubts about us having it until they do a full and complete and transparent audit of the gold. But anyways, all right, thank you, Crazy for Mopar. I look forward to your email. Yes, indeed. Thank you. Welcome to all of you guys. Glad you're here tonight. And let's see here. Where are we at? We've got John Knox, who I think John Knox is here. Oh, there's Constitutional Stacker. He's here to explore. Good to see you, brother. I hope you're doing well. So John Knox says, the United States of America's gold is very special. It is invisible gold. Sal's got more gold than the U.S. in his secret bunker and the land line to applaud to make new friends with all the Ben Chode scammers. That's right. Thank you, John Knox. We try our best with the Ben Chodes. Very good. All right. Yep. It's insane. No, I know, Silver Wolverine. It sucks. They are not getting the votes. There's 18 holdouts to get the speaker in. It's becoming extremely petty there at the House of Representatives. You know, I can't argue with the Democrats that are saying it's a cesspool, or they're disorganized and disheveled. They're right. Oh, Constitutional Stacker, thank you, brother. Appreciate that, my friend. Exploding. 3 explosions there with a $2 super chat, my friend. And we're going to give him 2 right now. That's right. I'm going to give him 2 quick push-ups. Yes, indeed. Because there's nothing less that I should do than these 2. 1 and 2. That's right. For those of you new here, what happens is every dollar donated via super chat, I do 1 push-up or exercise. Every dollar donated via PayPal, friends and family, I do 2 of those exercises. Yes, indeed. So there you go. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Constitutional Stacker was the first one to do that. Sign up is here. Good to see you. Eric Matt says, simply put, silver stackers themselves cannot be volatile. That's right. The metal can be, but we must have diamond hands. We must be stable for sure. Oh, whoa, look at this. Tusum Bubba. Even before, at least from what I can see, even before he sanitized the chat with the bourbon pump, he sent a $5 super chat for Sal's malt-based effervescent beverage fund. Now, I don't have one of those beverages here. Yea, though, I do have some coffee. I'm going to slurp in his honor. And that's my payment to him, is a slurp of coffee. Thank you, sir. Here we go. In stereo, of course. We wouldn't have it any other way. Good to see John Bethia. Captain Obvious is here. Appreciate you, brother. It is like a family here, and really appreciate that. All right. Very good. Matthew, Crust Life is late. We will forgive you just this time, Matthew. Only this. No, I'm kidding. I was late too, so don't worry about it. It's all good. I was late too, so it's no problem. Glad you're here. All right. Eric says, get down with the thickness. Madness has now come over me. Love the way you ended this video. Thank you, did. You're the first one, Eric, to mention how I ended this video with a little bit of fun. Yes, indeed. All right. Appreciate that very, very much. And Ghost Killer says, I got rid of mine and paid my house off 20 years earlier. All right. Now, that actually was probably a good move. if you want to do that, pay that house off, especially if you have a pretty high interest rate. Although if you got a house, even 5 years ago at the low interest rates, you would be a fool to pay your house off with those kind of rates. Well, you would be fool to do that and not pay down credit cards and other high interest rates. But that should be the last thing you pay off is your house. In my opinion, I think you could put money towards your principal, and I'm doing that. But I wouldn't pay it off if there's other ways you can make money too. So yes, indeed. Only 8 Republicans want to stop spending. It's sad, really. Yep. Oh, I know. Yes, indeed. Exactly. It's crazy. I'm actually was for this. I was actually kind of for what they did. I don't think some of the reasons why maybe Matt Gaetz had a little personal vendetta there, but the principle, other than that, I think was right. We need to hold the line on spending. There must be consequences for doing it. Buddy, very good. All right. Let's see. The global warmer is here. Good to see you. Oh, that guy is with us. 79 is with us as well. Two Brother Stacking is here. Good crowd tonight. The Silver Sphincter. I'm sorry, but if you think Russia really showed us all the gold, you're crazy. Well, yeah, I guess they didn't show all of it, but they showed a couple of rooms of it. Oh, Captain Obvious. Yes, thank you, Captain Obvious. Appreciate that. Nap time before the gym. All right, for a constitutional stacker. Let's give him 10 push-ups for Captain Obvious. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that so much. Let's make that happen. 10 push-ups for Captain Obvious. Thank you, brother. All right, let's see here. Here we go. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There we go. Yeah. Nice, nice. Here we go. All right, let's see here. Where are we at? And let's see here. Helix Band says they're stocking gold buddies, not silver. Wake up and buy gold bars. They're stocking gold buddies, not silver. Okay, yeah, well, yeah. I mean, yeah, that's what the central banks are doing, and part of that is because there's not much room for gold, for silver bars, for sure. All right, thank you. Hey, thank you, Constitutional Stacker. Appreciate you, brother. Very kind of you indeed. Have a good evening. And user here says the following. Let's get over here to make this happen. He says, gold is belonging to the sons of God. That's why we can't take it with us when we die. Silver is for survival scenarios, but once we die, same thing. Can't take it with you. It's the Anunnaki actually came for all the gold. They'd have it held by banking cartels and scattered around and kept it all in vaults, in caches or bunkers around the globe. Okay. All right. Yes, indeed. It probably would. JM Unleashed is here. Good to see you. Welcome. All right. Tucson Bubba's not handing the debts for decades. Yes, indeed. And CB750 says, looks like the Pacific leatherback turtle to me. Nice coin. Thank you. Yes, indeed. There you go. You watched to the end. Not many people do in these videos. Sometimes I put little gems at the end of the videos. You just never know when one may appear. So I encourage you to watch to the end because you never know what kind of craziness might go on. Let's see. All right, very good. We got Tiny Panther says, no, officer, I don't know what gold is. There you go. Exactly. Just play dumb. I like it. I like it. Matt Bittner's been very kind to watch some of these older videos. Very kind of you, indeed, sir. Appreciate that. Even the live stream. Silita with a thumbs up. Thank you, Silita. Appreciate that very much. And Daniel, 51050404. I like that profile picture with the line. That's pretty cool. He says the following. England and Spain pretty much robbed every country of their gold by using natives as slaves and robbing people with taxes. Yeah, I guess you could take a look at the legacies throughout history, what happened there, but yeah, crazy. All right. Oh, thank you, Matthew. I appreciate that, brother. Hats off to you. Cheers to you. Slurp to you. Here we go. Silver Slammer is here as well. Good to see you. We've got Iron Friend says 400K, which is 12.5 kilo bars here. Hold on a second here. Let me get this. 66 million people, around 2.5 ounces per person in UK population. The state hedges its bets. They may need to pay the people off if the CBDC don't work. Yeah, can you imagine? Breaking it down, this 2.5 ounces per person in UK, of course, they couldn't have the authority to hand those out to some of those nations. But anyways, very good. All right, good evening, Jimmy J. Glad you're here. Welcome. Glad you guys are with me tonight as we press forward here. Ion Friend. Okay, here comes a scammer. First, scammer time. Priorities. We must keep our priorities in check. Hello. Auto dial. So likely it's going to take a while to connect, if it will. It doesn't look like it's going to happen. It'll just disconnected. All right, Iron Friend. Gordon Brown sold all the UK's gold. They just didn't move it. By the time they try, people will be waiting with sticks. All right, well, not all of the UK's gold. There's still some in there, but at least according to what they say, anyways. Greetings to Der Nibelung. All right, very good. He also says, smash your gold coins with a hammer and sell them for above spot. All right, there you go. Imagine. All right. Sing to the scammer, says Bob. Yes, indeed, we'll do that. Maybe we'll sing a little bit if somebody does call. Popball Strategy, great information. Thank you for the time to prepare this video. Thank you. I appreciate that, and thank you for noticing. These videos, even though I do 2 a day, it does take some time and effort to do research and figure out what I'm going to say, what I'm going to show, pull everything out. It's a lot that happens behind the scenes. It's some work maintaining a channel, which is why I don't really do many other social media platforms. Barely on Twitter and Instagram. I pretty much abandoned. It just is too much to keep up with. There's a lot of activity that happens on Instagram. It's its own kind of community. But anyways, here comes another scammer. Let's see if it's see what happens when we get it to answer here. Hello? Come on, somebody pick up.
Hello, Jim.
Yes, this is Jim.
Jim, this is James. Can you remember me? We spoke before.
What did we talk about? Tay, say something.
I'm talking about the business funding. Last time you told me you're looking at around 120,000 for your business, right?
Yeah, but what did we specifically talk about? Well, name something in conversation so they know you're not just feeding me some lines from the list you bought, the lead list.
Oh, yeah, sir. We're talking about the business funding, and you're asking for 120,000, and you deposit 90.
You already said that. You already said that, but you could have gotten that. You could have gotten that from your lead sheet.
Oh.
You know what I mean? What did we talk about? What else did we talk about?
Talk about business funding, sir.
That's it? We didn't talk anything else about anything else? Oh, come on now. It's a spoof number.
The number you...
Yep, it won't let me call back. Come to the foxhole. There you go, CM. All right, very good. Thank you. All right, William Offender says, on the debt clock, the paper to silver ratio went way down while the paper to gold ratio has went way up. Yes. Oh, interesting. That is interesting. I wonder what's going on there. I might have to explore that. Yeah, the reason why I asked that guy about that is these guys, they lie. I've never had a conversation with that guy before, but what they do is the average memory of a person may be a week or something like that of conversations that they've had with some people on the phone. So they say, we had a conversation last month and you said this and that. And then you're like, oh, I must have forgotten you. So you assume that you forget, and then they get you by that. Say that you've given them the time of day. So anyways. All right, thank you. Well, DC Okay, we have a new person here. Herb Ash, good to see you, Herb. Thank you, brother. Whoa, Herb Ash has been an honorary citizen for 39 months. Wow, look at that. Herb Ash, thank you, brother. That might be very close to CCT. I think he's maybe 40 some months. Wow. Thank you, Herb Ash. So DC or D Cliff Draw. Yeah, you're new here, but we love to waste the time of the scammers. We'd like to take too much of their time because the more time we waste with them, the less time they're scamming somebody else. And it's entertainment for you guys, right? So, but in this particular case, I never got that far. I just wanted to catch him in a lie. But anyways, very good. Probably should have had fun with him. All right. Okay, let's see here. What do we have here? Harry Zero on the, you'd be shocked how much gold the Bank of England owns. Yeah. Not very many views on this video, by the way. Some of the most of it's owned by the sovereign countries. Venezuela is for just one example, and they aren't likely to get it back. This proves the mantra, if you don't hold it, you don't own it. That's right. That's true. Very, very true. All right. Where are we at? Bob Thompson is here. Good to see Bob. Welcome. And EJ Kalegal says, despite our current joke of a government, I'm proud to be British. I'm by far the greatest country in the world. All right. We gave the world the modern age. The world speaks English. Our contributions to this planet are unsurpassed. All right. That's the national pride for you. Yep. No, England is a great country for sure. No question. They've contributed a lot. No question about that for sure. Yep. And let's see here. Where are we at? Let's see. Good folks. Mike Carrera is here. Lassie Farm is here. Good to see you guys. Daniel Hayes says, I have seen a 22 kilogram bar and you would be surprised how small it is for the dollar value it's worth. Wow. A 22 kilo. I've never seen or heard of that size for a gold bar. Pretty amazing. Wow. Paul Sargent says, interesting. A quick web search says the Bank of England gold reserves are 310 tons. So it's not theirs. Fancy that. Yep. It's a, if anything, the Bank of England's gold reserves, but what about the Treasury of England? Anyways, here's another call. All right, let's see here. Hello? Hello?
Richard.
Yes.
Yes. Hi, Richard. My name is Alexander. I'm calling you from BVL. You previously had spoken to one of my specialists.
How long ago? Yes. How long ago did we speak?
Can you repeat that, sir?
How long ago did we speak?
Well, actually, I don't have that information here, but it seems that you were looking for additional fundings. Now, I know, that you receive a lot of calls every day, but the important question is, could you use some extra working capital if the terms were acceptable to you?
What's your name again, sir?
Alexander.
Alexander.
That's my first name.
I have a photographic memory, which means I know exactly what happens in every minute of my life. I remember everything people say, and if there was a conversation I had with any agent of your company, I would have known about it. Why don't you tell me the truth, Alexander? Can you tell me the truth? Tell me how you got my name and number.
Okay, my marketing department provided me with this information.
There you go. That's right.
Richard?
That's how it is. Thank you. If you would have told me that from the first place, then I would have said, okay, that makes sense. But see, you started this conversation out by lying to me, Alexander. Is your real name Alexander?
Yes, sir. Alexander Spiros, to be exact.
Spiros?
Now, Mr.
Spiros? Are you Greek by any chance or Egyptian?
No, that's Portuguese.
Portuguese. Now, do you walk like an Egyptian?
Mr. Richard.
Yes. You haven't answered my question, though. Before we continue, I need to know, do you walk like an Egyptian?
No, sir.
Okay. Do you want? But your last name is Portuguese, but your first name is named after the city of Alexandria, which is in Egypt. So do you have Egyptian and Portuguese blood in you?
No, sir.
What's your nationality? From where do you come? What nation were you born in? Portugal?
No, sir.
Were you born in Nairobi, Kenya?
At all. Mr. Richard.
Were you born in Dhaka, Bangladesh?
Richard, I'll definitely will cut this call short.
No. We need to extend the call. Alexander, we need to extend the call. Alexander, not shorten it. Extend the call. We need to extend the call.
No.
I'm interested in funding from. Let's go to the funding. I am interested. I need funding. I need funding for the business. I need funding for the business. I need $120,000. I need $99,000 per month. I can give you 3 years of bank statements, 3 months of bank statements. I've been in business for 15 years, and I had a few other outstanding loans. I need the money to expand my business. You know what I'm saying? I know how to answer all the questions. Hello? Alexander? Alexander? You didn't actually hang up on me, Alexander. You son of a motherless goat. Dang it. Good. Let me see if I can call it back.
Please hold while we connect your call to extension 0. To go directly to voicemail, press star.
All right. We'll let that go a little bit. I should have dressed like an Egyptian. Yes, indeed. All right. So go for it. $24 an ounce at the end of 2023. I tell you what, go for it. You're probably going to be right. And I'm probably going to be wrong. All right, very good. All right, let's see here. Where are we at? Hello? Yes? Hello?
Yes, sir. This is Minor, sir. I'm calling you from Breakfast Lending.
Okay.
You probably spoke to one of my specialists about additional funding for the business.
Right. I do. I remember that conversation specifically. I did previously speak to somebody about that. Good memory you have.
Well, I'm sure you received. Okay, this is good. So you want
Wait a second. Can you say that again? Can you say that again in English instead of mumbo jumbo? Say that again.
Sir?
Yes. Can you speak speak more clearly, please? Okay, let's call them back.
Please hold while we connect your call to extension.
All right.
To go directly to voicemail, press.
All right. Stephen says Gordon Brown stupidly sold most of the Britain's gold reserves when the price of gold was at near historic lows. Yep, that's right. It's about $252 an ounce when he sold it. It's crazy. All right, Ontario. Always enjoy hearing your thoughts. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, Ontario. 100. You were the man. You were the man. Gary Croft says here, let me put this over there and then grab this and then do this. He says, if you have gold stored in the Bank of England, good luck getting it back. It can take years, if ever. I'll call it the Hotel California. You can check out anytime you want. But the gold will never leave, right, Gary Croft? Good to see B.R. Williams. Welcome, sir. Welcome. Glad you're here. Oh, yeah. Appreciate it. And let's see here. We have Anders Alward says 400 ounces of gold at this time is $769.2 million or $1,000 just on spot, not counting premiums added up on resale. That's insane, and I'm so impressed. That's diligence. Sure is. Crazy. Wow. My silver journey, I'm surprised that the Bank of England only has 2 bars. Yeah. Only 2 that they own officially. Pretty wild. By the way, 66 Sam is here with us, and he's gifted 1 Salivate Metal membership. Very nice of you, sir. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, hello. Oh, dang it. I guess I got to keep this thing going here. What's happening here? Thank you, 66 Sam. I appreciate that. Or Emerald Coast Stacker appreciates it. All right. I gotta listen to these things here. I gotta keep that thing out so that the music is better. I don't want to get a copyright strike on that on home music. All right, let's see here. Hello, Edwin Tan. He's number 1 here, Edwin Tan is. And let's see here. Mutant Rife says, we should switch from In God We Trust to In Gold We Trust in our currency. Oh, man. That would be a contradiction, though, right? Since it's fiat. I guess indeed. All right. Randy Allison says, Trump is the only major presidential candidate. Well, he is the polling from all the presidential candidates. He's on top right now, so you're right about that. But anyways, all right, there you go. Keep them scammers busy. That's what we're doing, Captain Obvious. Yes, indeed. Thank you, brother. I'm going to have this phone down here while I do push-ups so that I can speak right into it as I do these push-ups. So here we go. For Captain Obvious, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Thank you, Captain Obvious. You're the man. Appreciate that so much. Oh, yeah. Okay. On hold with the scammers. My kin is a grandmaster. Hopefully, we will see gold skyrocket. Yes. Hopefully, we'll see. I think it's a possibility. Don't know when it will happen, but hey. Generic Stacker is here. Niels Hans is here as well. And let's see here. Bosnian Stacker says, nice video and thumbs up. Thank you, Bosnian Stacker. Appreciate that. And Silver Sphincter is here. Welcome, Silver Sphincter. Good to see you. And we've got MC. Says gold-backed currency ain't never going to happen. The political parties love spending, and they will never agree to anything but the status quo. Yep, you're right. It's going to take it's a huge hurdle to try to get through. Anything that puts restraints on them, they'll have no part of. Homestead Aquarius, that would be amazing to see happen, but yes, problems would still be there, I'm sure. Yep, for sure. Yes, indeed. All right. LTD Silverworks is with us tonight. Good to see LTD. All right, so they're not answering. I'm going to go back. I had another call I was able to call back earlier today. I'm going to say, let me see if I can find it here. Here we go. Let's try this one. Out of New York. Let's see what we got here. Matthew Crustlife is here. Let's go. I'm stacking. Just started. Got 1 ounce gold, 100 ounces silver. Way to go, Matthew. That's incredible. Good job. Liquid Electrum is here. Good to see Liquid Electrum and Keith Daniels.
Destination voicemail box is full.
Oh, dang it. Let me do it. Let's get back over here. We're going to get the other scammers back online. And D Swamper, yes indeed, D Swamper, might be. And fish are good bait, says Creek Runner. Good bait for the fish. Goldfish are good. That's what he meant to say. Goldfish using the emoticons, yes indeed. Emoticons that all channel members get. Hello. Oh, dang it. These sons of biscuits. All right. Love the toy bus. Thank you, Holly Smith. Yeah. We like to have a little fun. Put out some different, displays there of different vehicles in the videos. Gaddafi's gold went to... regards. Where did Gaddafi's gold go to? Crazy. And let's see here. We've got up here, DeSantis is no major candidate. He's almost out of money and financial backing. All right, well, he is a major. He's third. He may be distant third, but he is third. But we'll see what happens. Coin collecting fun. Big like number 23. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you watching CCFN. Coin collecting fun. Belly Dancer says, those vehicles definitely stole the show. Thank you. Yes, indeed. I'd like to show a couple of vehicles in the videos and change it up. All right. No IQ is here. Welcome, No IQ. Hope you're doing well, brother. Yes, indeed. We're waiting on a scammer to answer the freaking phone. These guys, I tell you. Nighthawk, expressing these emoticons. Appreciate that. Bob Thompson says, we should all get ready to hear the whoosh with one hand and poopy in the other hand, speeches to part, if not all of the daily our daily existence, throws up. Yes, indeed. One hand out and the other one, the speeches in part to, if not all of our daily existence, I mean. Nickel Stacking says DeSantis will say anything at this point. Yes. Yep, he needs to try to make a name for himself in the campaign, but yes, indeed. And Human Activated says, but of course, Canada government sold off all of its gold, and U.S. government forced Americans to turn in their gold. Yes, at one point in time, that is definitely the case. Thankfully, that's not the case now. All right, let's see here. And we've got PDO 7060 says the gold standard is negative for the neocon war pigs, so it won't happen. The citizens have been put into a tiny cage. But you know what? We can expand the room in our cage by buying more gold. Or holding gold. And silver too. Yes, indeed. Oh, yeah. Very, very good. Let's see here. Let's march on by here. See what we've got here. Good crowd here tonight. I appreciate you guys being here. We got 97 of you with 85 thumbs up. I appreciate the thumbs up, guys. And let's go over here to Matt Bittner again. Appreciate that. And Scammer got through. Was not able to get that one in time. Busy day today. It's even tough keeping up with the comments and stuff like that, but we try our best here. All right, LTD Silverworks. Ron DeSantis is not a contender for president. Trump is my president. Yep, I'm definitely for Trump as well too. But he is the third in line though, or third highest ranking or whatever polled. Yeah, it must be. So you can still hear the music. It's the on hold music for this scammer company. I don't want the music to be heard because I don't want to get a copyright strike on it. But we're trying to get a hold of these scammers. No IQ, very informative and interesting. Thank you, Sal. Thank you, No IQ. Appreciate that, brother. Paul Richard says, gold back won't fix anything unless we the people can exchange whatever currency for gold. Otherwise, it's continuing fraud as usual. Yep. Really, the people are what should empower the gold standard, indeed. Give us the gold. By the way, good to see Silver Heist is here. Welcome. Good to see you. OC Stacker is here. Welcome. Yeah, Pence is actually in debt. I just saw a headline today, Paul, that Pence is actually in debt. He very well may be dropping out soon. And actually, as much as I hate to say it, because I used to like Pence, but I'm not really the biggest fan now. I don't know. But anyways. And let's see here. Where are we at? Okay. Let's get over here to Christopher's 4583. Adding an extra zero to our dollars would kick the can for a really long time. Just one extra zero probably would. Bump everybody's salary up, I guess, too, right? I don't know how that would happen, but yes. Imagine that. Yeah, we're definitely not in a hyperinflationary state yet. All right. Oh, let's see here. Moving forward. We've got, oh yeah, but this thing did not take when I responded here to Christopher first here. I don't know why they didn't do it. Here we go. Let's make, oh, something went wrong. I don't know what happened. Robert Clark says the only way we could return to a gold standard, he says here, is to first have the balls to start collecting trade tariffs and making them in the amounts that they should be, and demand those tariffs in gold until we once again have a U.S. dollar with value. Robert Clark, that is not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. That's pretty good. Oh yeah, no, Silver Ice. I'm not quite that highfalutin with the music, but I don't want the copyright strike on. So, can you still hear that music? I hope not. I'm trying to get a hold of a scammer. I'm gonna call them again.
We're sorry. The number you are trying to reach is no longer in service.
Oh, they blocked me, those sons of biscuits. Let me try it again.
We're sorry. The number you are trying to reach is no longer in service.
Dang it, those darn scammers. All right. Did you ever do video or LCS? There's two reasons why I don't do it, Bob Silver. Number one, other channels are already doing it. I don't want to copy other channels. I want to try to be original here. And number two, my local coin shop really, I don't want to give away kind of where I'm at. That's another thing, or even in the general vicinity of where I'm at. And my local coin shop owner, or one of the owners, they actually have seen, one of the local coin shops I go to, they have seen some of these other interviews with bullion dealers, and they said they want no part of that. They don't want to just throw their opinion out there about things, because that's not what they're about, and that's not they see their role as being something a little bit more into the line of just dealing with precious metals and not talking about geopolitics or, what moves the markets and that type of thing. They don't want to be perceived that way. He said, even though, it may help their business, but they don't want to do that. And I don't blame them. And I don't want to be dependent on a bullion dealer for this channel. For content on this channel. I want to try to, because you never know what could happen. Bullion dealer, we've already seen another, like Stormy for Empire Precious Metals had the, and Matt Bittner, I've talked politics too, but it's not just that, but about the markets in general and how it does, that they don't feel like they want to be involved in that. Yeah, I mean, and the thing is geopolitics does affect the markets. I'll talk about it with regards to the markets in videos. I'll be more vocal on my opinion on it on the live streams. But the thing is that going back to the original question is that local coin shops can come and go, or they may not be interested anymore. I mean, Empire Precious Metals had that happen. He did find another one to interview, but the one guy he was talking to decided he didn't want to do it anymore. And so, but anyways. Yeah, that's right. Business owners staying out of politics. That's right. In order to not alienate customers. That's right, Matt Bittner. Yep, you're exactly right. So anyways, and the thing is, I don't want to steal anybody else's thunder. That's one reason why I don't do auctions, why I don't even do giveaways for that matter. There's a lot of different things that are different about this channel. Now, some of those things probably have stifled my growth and why I haven't grown anymore. But I'd rather just kind of stick to what I do and try to just progress, even if it's slowly. So that's why I appreciate you guys being here. That's probably one reason why my thing is just doing content and trying to just interact with you guys as much as possible. I think if I can hold on to dedicated viewers of the channel and watchers, I think a quality viewer is better than somebody who just comes, for a giveaway or to hear one video from an interview from a local coin shop owner or that type of thing. So anyways, other than that. All right. So anyways, very good. Okay, let's see here. CCT, do you remember the video I recorded at my LCS impersonating you and showing a 3-kilo silver proof coin? Yes, I do. That was epic, man. Wow. That was epic, man. All right. No, I don't have 400K in gold, Matthew Crestlife. Yeah, no, you may have misinterpreted that. That was the 400K in gold. That was in that other video. I don't have near that much. You can see how much I have though. Matthew, I've done a full gold stack video if you want to see how much I have. Let's see here. Takes a rock combo of shop owner and YouTuber to get that right. Yep. And yes, indeed, that's right. Zardoz is here. Good to see you. Yeah, and those channels do it well. You know, they do it well with the with their content. But anyways, all right. So anyways, very good. Thank you, Robert Clark. Good one. And there you go. And Cybercurrent Twitcher has not just given me some Salgorithm food. He's given me golden Salgorithm food on this video. Thank you, CCT. You were the man. Yep, 3 years, 5 months. Oh, by the way, CCT, we saw somebody in here, Herb Ash, who was 39 months. And yours is 3 years, but how many months is that if I do the math on that? 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. I was right, 41 months for CCT. I thought it was 41 and 42. Herb Ash has been a channel member for 39. Thank you, guys. All right, very good. And good to see you, Shadow Work. We've got the Doc Holiday. We simply need to legalize competing currencies. But with that bill has been introduced in Congress since Ron Paul left, gold, silver, and other commodities. There you go. There is none righteous but God. That's right. Thank you, Sal. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you so much. Walk like an Egyptian. All right, there we go. I like to strut like a Mexican and walk like an Egyptian. Where's my... There we go. I got it. All right. Forbidden Planet is here. Good to see you. And let's see here. Red Crawler. I was hoping the green car would do a burnout on the fiat dollar. I should have done that, Red Crawler. Man, that was a good idea. A good idea. Very good. All right. Ian Cross. How long have I been a member? You're not a channel member, but you're a viewer, and I appreciate you being here. If you want to be a channel member, you can click on the join icon below in this video if you're on desktop. Or you can go to, whatchamacallit, go to the channel page and sign up there. But thank you. Forbidden Planet, oh, thank you, my friend. That's my goal. I want everybody to feel welcome, no matter what your viewpoint is. And I appreciate you being here. I also stack lead, copper jacketed variety as well, too. Gotta love it. All right. The future's so bright, I gotta wear shades. I don't know. I forgot how that goes, that song. I know the song, but I should put my sunglasses on. I wear my sunglasses at night because the future's so bright, I gotta wear shades. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Yes, indeed. Hot Wheels camp van come from? Camp van. Is that the one I showed in this video today? Is that what it's called, the camp van? I gotta see. There's some writing on this thing, but let me look at this thing closer. Hold on a second here. Camping transport. I got that at the Walmart, actually, not too long ago. I just thought it was pretty cool. It says Go Bears on it. Cam's Transport. Autoglide. Is that like Astroglide? I don't know, but anyways. Harlem Hustle Walking Style. That's right. Oh, Silver Heist. Check this out. Yes, indeed. I don't know if Silver Heist still has these videos in a playlist, but he's been seen a 2-ounce Salivation Nation round owner for around 40. I've been a 2-ounce Salivation Nation round owner for around 48 months. And I can't believe it's been out that long. And Silver Heist also, I think, sent it around the world, if I'm not mistaken, or at least to the Europe. It didn't go into the bush in Western Australia. It did not go to Nairobi, Kenya. It didn't go to Namibia. It missed Chad and Ethiopia. It also did not hit the Tierra del Fuego to the tip of South America. It also missed Azerbaijan, and it did not make it into Homs, Syria during the Caliphate. It missed Iraq during the. It didn't go anywhere in Iraq, from what I understand. But anyways, but check out his channel. Let's see here. All right, very good. And Silita says, thumbs up. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate the thumbs up. Make a 100-ounce sal round. That would go over like a lead balloon. I don't think anybody would buy that, but it'd be kind of cool. It would be kind of wild. All right, very good. And let's see here. Yes, I mailed you around to about a dozen YouTubers. Wait a second, Silver Heist. Wait a second here. That's not right. He said he mailed around to about a dozen YouTubers. I thought it was 12. You told me you sent it to 12 people. Good grief. Did it make it to Uranus? It did not make it to Uranus. Nowhere in the solar system. Sadly. Or in my butt either. Did not make it in my butt either. All right. I could have swore that Silver Heist said he sent it to 12 YouTubers. Let's see. All right, very good. Cosmic says a fish called Wanda DeSantis. There you go. All right. There's not a lot of DeSantis fans that I can see here. All right. It is skin off my back, though, because if I get a real bad sunburn in Florida, that would be skin off my back because it would probably peel. Baker's dozen. There it is. Baker's dozen. That's right. So maybe it was 13. All right. That's right. Very good. All right. Here we go. All right. So here is Trump is the only one for me. I don't care how people feel about Trump. He's the best president in my lifetime that actually did what he said he was going to do. Other than that, I'm done with politicians and their lies. We need to be looking at our relationship with God. Stop trusting in any man is do the right thing at this point. Men are easily bought because of their lust for the wealth and power. Being a politician was never supposed to be make a person rich. One more thing, Trump was already filthy rich, so he doesn't need the money. And I'm tired of people saying that he was doing things for his best interest. That's actually a very freaking good point. Was world peace not in our best interest? Was low taxes, gas prices not in our best interest? Was a border wall not in our best interest compared to what we have now? Was moving the Israeli embassy from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem not in our best interest? You forgot about that one too. Presidents have been saying they were going to do that since Reagan, and they haven't done it, and he did it. I'll take Trump's policies every day. In saying all this, I love the videos you bring on a daily and enjoy the knowledge you share with us. Sir, thanks. Well, thank you. And by the way, Eric, I'm not disagreeing with any of that. I think I even said in there that I am a Trump man. I'm for Trump. No argument with me there. Anyways, very good. All right, let's see here. And Patch Rat says, thanks, Al. My personal holding bank is on the gold and silver standard. Keep stacking. There you go. We all have our own gold standard. Be our own bank. All right. And let's see here. We've got Gold Chick, the lovely Gold Chick, who I don't think is actually here tonight. We miss her. The Gold Chick is awesome. Good to see Mark B. Good to see you. And James Rohrback is here. Welcome. So, in a prepper situation, the quarter and 10th ounce gold eagles would be much easier to barter than full ounce. The mint charges dealer progressively more of a spot price percentage than full ounce. The 10ths are very high percentage. Have an 1818 Indian coin that's so small that it looks like the minter hit a BB with a hammer. Wow, it's BCGSMS graded and there's a writing on it. It's supposed to be the smallest coin ever struck by a sovereign. Have a few $1 Khaled coins, all homemade in quite a few years. They're used dust and nuggets and barter for goods and services. Interesting. Wow, yeah. Those dollar coins are pretty wild. I guess they were hand struck. I tell you what, here's another argument for Trump, guys. If you're ever on the fence on who to vote for, this is why I think if you want to really revolutionize and the administrative state, clean it out. Donald Trump has been a victim of it. He's been in it. He's seen it. Thought maybe he could do some things without ruffling too many feathers. Make no mistake, if Donald Trump is elected again, they are going to be running scared. He will root out the deep state. No question about it. And, because he's not going to have to run anymore. He won't have to run for president. He can't run for president anymore after this. And as much as he was able to do in the first 4 years, he will get it done this time. And I think he'll be smarter about picking good people that are on board with the agenda, because that's part of his problem. He did a horrible job picking some of these cabinet level positions because they were all the establishment types. Most every single one of them were establishment types. And that is that was Trump's problem in the beginning. But he will rightfully, and I think if anybody could dismantle the Department of Education, it's going to be Trump. All these other ones will talk a good talk about it, and that's what we need. We need to decimate the deep state, plain and simple. And if you're a Democrat listening to this, think about it like this: which would you rather have? An ineffective, bureaucratic, bloated government that is involved in special interests that's not working for you but for themselves, or streamlined federal government who has you and your best interests at heart, and is streamlined, that will provide the services, not taking away any entitlements, but holding the line and making it more efficient? Which would you rather have? Think about it. And I know there's people that hate Trump, but I tell you what, he was able to get a lot done, and he got a lot done, more done for more socioeconomic classes of people than any president in the last 50 to 100. Yes, I said it, 100 years. Let that sink in. Anyways, sorry. That's my little rant. I don't do that terribly often, but I've been known to do it on live streams. But anyways, and by the way, if you're for any of the other Republican candidates, or if you're for Joe Biden, more than welcome to chime in here. It's just we agree to disagree, or or you feel free to post your thoughts. It's no worries. And there's good cogent arguments for all of them, except for maybe Biden. Sorry, Democrats, but or really any of the policies that could come from an alternative candidate. Because I don't think that Joe is going to make it to the convention. I don't think he's going to make it to the convention, folks. By then, they will pick somebody. Because think about what the Democrat Party is. There's a reason why that should be called Democrat, because there's nothing democratic about the Democrat Party. Why? Look at how they elect presidential candidates. If you're like me, I am a politics geek. I watch all the election stuff, the primary stuff, the caucus. I even did a video on this channel about how Hillary Clinton won the Iowa caucus with a coin toss. Yep, a coin toss is how she won it. I think for one of the areas where there was a tie, they flipped a coin, and she won. She won by the toss of a coin. How democratic is that? Number one. Number two, they have what's known as super delegates. That means that every delegate doesn't count. Some count more than others. You want to talk about something where you're doing it from these super delegates, it's not based off the popular vote, it's based off of these delegates. And you can see how that the tide turned for Hillary Clinton, when she ran against Bernie Sanders. The one time, and then for Joe Biden this time. So it's really interesting, but how they do things. But it's not democratic, that's for sure. And they can elect somebody and have the delegates do it at the convention, and the super delegates do it at a convention. And they'll probably do what they're told. They fall in line or lockstep. And I admire that, and to some extent, about the Democrats, is that they pretty much toe the line, and that line is becoming more progressively left. So they're fine with that. There's very little room in the Democrat Party for what were known as blue dogs at the time, and there's very little room for people who try to be nuanced in discussion in the Democrat Party. And so they all kind of toe the line, and it's moving progressively to the left. The grand old party is the big tent party. There's a lot of dissension now, and now they can't even agree on the most basic fundamental parts of the platform of the Republican Party, which is a freaking shame. And it's things like this that are going to leave us to 20, 30 plus years of losing elections and trying to build a third party that's actually a constitutional type party that actually adheres to the Constitution and to what the founders stood for, for limited government based off of personal responsibility and individual liberty. And those are the things that are missing today. They're missing greatly. So anyways. All right. There's a collection of essays you guys should read by a brilliant and funny sadly he's passed away. His name was Walter E. Williams. It's called More Liberty, Less Government. You guys should check that out. Very good. All right. Let's see. All right. Very good. Thank you, guys. Yeah. And Big Trader, yeah, there's some things that Trump's not conservative on as well, Big Trader. You're right. There's some things. And Trump is not the epitome of a conservative either. But here's the thing which makes Trump different than even the most conservative of the conservatives, is that he will upend and uproot the system, and rightfully so, which will lay the groundwork for conservatives. And because less government is always better, no matter what your ideology is, and a government that's more accountable to the people. So, yeah. So you're right. Trump's not as concerned. Like, for instance, the bump stock thing. He basically rammed that thing through to try to ban bump stocks. Should have never touched that. He should have never touched that. It was all based off of emotion. So, anyways, but you know, Trump's not, you know, perfect, obviously, in many different ways. But I think he's in a position, given what he's seen and how they've attacked him. Because make no mistake, the attacks on Trump are an attack on every American, not just Republicans, not just Trump fans, but on every American. Because if you stand up against the status quo, you will be attacked. And that is the beginning of what could come with the central bank digital currency, which will make it much easier to come after you. Anyways, have a good night. Thank you, CCT. Have a good night, brother. Appreciate it. Yeah, Big Trader, that's right. The warp speed vax thing, yeah, that's another thing too that where there's some criticism. I think that was an extenuating circumstance, uncharted territory for anybody alive today, obviously, and given technology. Hindsight's 2020 with regards to how he handled that crisis. Obviously, mistakes were made, but he didn't like doing some of the things that were recommended to him strongly by Fauci and others. But it was what it is, and I would argue that any president in that situation, even if it was DeSantis, probably would have done the same thing. But anyways, all right. Moving ahead from that, Functional Fractional says that one time at the Bank of England bought a mine in Utah that sheared off the load of a month later, and it bankrupted the country so dearly the parliament discussed war, believing the sellers knew the load was about to run dry. I'm not familiar with that story at all. Interesting. And let's see here. And Lenny Bogard says, I say hell no to a gold standard. Metals are a way for little guys like me to protect ourselves from the government. If the government gets involved, they will definitely destroy us. Well, Lenny, that's not going to affect your stacking at all. In fact, really, it's going to just validate it all the more if they were to do it. And by the way, if you think about it, for all intents and purposes, all the major countries are already on a gold standard because they hold gold. It is the standard, the ultimate standard. In a sense, we're already there. I may do a video about that. All right. Let's see here. And we've got Lenny. Trump is the only have us money to try to stop Democrats from buying our votes. Trump only have us money. Let's have U.S. money. I'm not sure I get that statement. Thank you. All right. Very good. And we've got Richard Metcalf. Wow, gold looks pretty good with green. Bring your own beer and vote for fiscal sanity. That's right. In the end, that's what we need. Fiscal sanity for sure. All right. And User says, other world leaders and American politicians have talked about a gold standard, but had a tragic ending. If you're a lower level person, they just mock you. Yep, that's true. Cemetery Shop. A cemetery shop here says the following here. I love to see the U.S. go back on the gold standard with actual gold coin and gold foil currency. So here is the question about the value or skepticism about the ability to exchange currency for gold. I say we abandon the Federal Reserve System in favor of U.S. Treasury gold money. Yeah, to actually use it like RM notes, kind of like the gold back, right? Imagine. We'll see here. C130 is here. Good to see you. Welcome to Tom Larson is here. Appreciate you guys joining me here tonight. And we've got Captain Obvious. Captain Obvious chiming in here says the following here. Never trust anything these people say. A businessman who showed he could run this country better than any politician. That's what scares Washington, and they're trying everything they can to get him out. Vote Trump in 2024. Can't argue with that, Captain Obvious. I don't know if you're still here, but I just did a rant about it. I agree with you completely. All right. Let's see here. Welcome, guys. Glad you're all with me. Check Stacker is here. Good to see you. Appreciate you all. Cemetery Shop says, doesn't the Bank of England also own the City of London? I don't know. There's something about the way London is spread out. There's a city within London. There's a London within London, right? And I don't know exactly how that works. I wish CCT was still here, but I believe that there's two Londons, but I'm not sure exactly how it's broken out. There's a territory within the City of London that's its own entity of some sort, but I'm not sure exactly what the name of it is, but it's something London. Solemn Stacker, I have a 100-gallon stock pond with lots of goldfish and an enormous golden dojo loach, which I don't have no idea what that is, but I assume it's a type of fish, maybe? I told them. All right, wow. All right, there you go. Go, Solemn Stacker. Butts are flying effect is here. Good to see you. It's all rigged is here. Welcome. All right. All right. Very, very good. Let's see here. West London. I don't think it's West London. I'm not sure, but you have a... Let's see here. Tucson Bubba's back with the bourbon pump. All right. Very cool. Cemetery Shop says silver is up a little today. Yes. Just did a video about that, as well as another metal that exploded in price. Exploded. Just went out like crazy. Yes, see, that video was not an exaggeration. Not at all with what this other metal did. Silver's up a little today, and I intended to buy some, but I might be a little gun shy after my last order came in without a box and slit cut in the envelope. Oh my goodness, that sucks. Wow. I think the post office opened it to have a look inside. I know one thing, it's none of their business what I get in the mail. That's indeed right. I would file a serious complaint. That is not good, Cemetery Shop. Wow. No American flag and emojis. Well, OC Stacker, I might have to create one. For any channel members, they have access to channel for emojis that I create. And let me see if there's an American flag in here. People, I'm looking. I'm just trying to see to confirm it here. I'm looking on my end here. Food, travel, activities, objects. Boy, there's a lot of emojis. Objects, symbols. Oh, there's this and that. There's those flags. Does that count? Those are good enough, aren't they? Those flags, especially this flag. Isn't this flag good enough for you guys? Come on now. Shh, good grief. I'm going to have to make me an American flag. America, biatches. I'm going to have to make me an American flag. Put it on here. Wow, there's no American flag emoji. I don't see it either. I'm looking here. If any of you guys see an American flag, let me know. What's that? But it would be a custom emoji. City of London is probably the equivalent to the Wall Street Financial District of Manhattan. Okay. John Knox is from the UK. There it is. All right. Wow. It's East London. Okay. No offense to crackheads. Press the number 7 if you're a crackhead listening to this channel. We don't want to offend you. Hey, here comes a scammer. Here we go. Let's see. Wow. Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, this is Mark, and I'm with US Healthcare. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you doing? I'm pretty obviously a captain. Yeah, go ahead.
Alrighty, well, this call is for open enrollment period with Medicare. As you know, open enrollment has been started, sir. Just wanted to confirm that you do have Medicare Part A and B. Is that correct?
Did you say Part D and B? No, it's Part A and B. Those are the Medicare that I have.
Part A and B, that's what I meant to ask you, sir.
Yes, I have Medicare Parts A and B. I'm proud to have it. I have Pride. That's my Pridler event. I'm going to have a Pridler event on the Medicare A and B. Because I'm sure,
right.
yeah.
Now you are perfectly qualified to get some newly updated benefits for 2024.
Oh,
You
that's...
can get some...
Okay, go ahead.
Now you can get some additional benefits on your dental vision hearing. Along with that, you can also qualify to get some newly updated benefits on your co-pays, medical bills, prescription drugs, transportation, and a lot of new benefits like that.
Okay.
What we're gonna do, we're just gonna provide you some additional information about these newly updated benefits, for just to make sure that you are not missing any kind of benefit.
Okay.
So would you like to go ahead and review all the Medicare benefits and health options that are available in your area for 2024 this time?
Yes, but in order to do that, I first need to find out what brand of deodorant you're wearing first, and then we can move ahead. I need to find out because I'm smelling something over the phone line. I need to see. What brand of deodorant are you using?
You can smell it out?
Yeah, I can smell it over the phone here.
Oh.
What brand are you using? It smells good. It has a musky odor to it. What brand is it?
Oh, I don't even know.
You don't know?
It have been gifted to me. That's why.
It happened what to you?
It have been gifted over to me.
Gifted to you?
Someone.
Do you know what it says on the can or on the little plastic thing that you is it a spray type of deodorant, or is it the kind that you put under your arm?
It's a spray type.
Spray kind. Okay. All right. Very good. Okay. There's no name. Does it say WD-40 on it by any chance? Because that's a good brand.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
No. Okay.
You should use WD-40 deodorant. So go to the hardware store.
WD-40?
Yeah, it's called, write that down, WD-40. And you can go to, actually, believe it or not, Home Depot will have that. If you're in the greater Calcutta area there in India. They have it in Old Delhi, New Delhi. It's also in Mumbai. There's a store in Mumbai. Any hardware store will have that. And see if we can call him back. He didn't like that. I called him out to where he's...
Press 1 now to continue this call in English.
Hello, and thank you for calling. Just for calling today, you're entitled to a retail rebate of $100.
Okay, these kind of calls, they have a number where you can call back and then it sends you through these things. You can go through a chain of all this crap. I don't want to mess with that. Ace Hardware, there you go. Matt Bittner, thank you. Must have President Trump, period. Well, we don't want him to menstruate. We do not want that, George Carlin. We'll keep him being a male. We don't want to have him transition to have any kind of period. All right, let's see here. And we've got Southside Frankie from the United Kingdom. Says here, let's get this out through there and let's see what he's got to say. If he likes curry, yes, indeed, like curry. What is the Adam Curry? Remember who Adam Curry was? The first host for Headbangers Ball. Steph Curry, as well as a basketball player. Southside Frank, it's a very good topic. I'm sure we all want the return of the gold standard. I think there are a lot of complexities. The first one may be to increase the gold reserve, the dollar fiat trash to $1 of gold. Trump did indeed cause speculation about bringing the standard back, and I'm sure he considered it. For me, Trump did wonderful for the economy, for all groups, even the disadvantaged. Exactly. And somebody from Europe sees this as well, too. This is why I stack, because I know I have and have destroyed fiat to buy it. Good topic again. Thank you, Southside Frankie. Well said. All right. Ace is the place if you want hardware. I forget how it does it. Let's see here. And the Spirit of Goldfish says, in a world on the gold standard, the banks would end up with the gold if they charge more than 1.5% interest, the rate of growth of the gold supply. Yep, that's right. Gold supply is kind of growing, right? Where more of it's being discovered and put out there. And Carrie Tran, I'm already on the gold standard. That's right, your own gold standard. Way to go. All right, first comment on the video from this afternoon. This metal just exploded in price. Am I the only one that has little faith in any numbers being reported by the U.S. government? Yes, I kind of doubt them too, but hey, I don't know. There may be some truth to them and they keep happening or whatever. I don't know. And keep coming up positive every single time. Or they could really be that blatant about it. You never know. I don't rule out any possibility. Brian Tucker says, I bet Sal would be a good guy to drink a beer with. Oh, man, I'd rather. Well, you can come and slurp coffee with me here virtually on a live stream if you want to. But thank you, brother. Appreciate it. It'd be fun. I'd love to have a beer with you guys. All right. Help for Hardware Man. That's right. The tribe is here. Good to see you. And Matt Bittner, thank you, Silver. To the moon. All right, East Coast Stacker. Well, to the moon. The next mission there, we'll see here. Need a new job, living the dream. All right. Art Best says, silver all the way and a little gold. There you go. All right. And we've got, we did selling silver to scammers on a live stream from years ago. Matt Bittner went and saw that one. That's pretty wild. So I've been doing these for quite a while. Let's see here. We have got Captain Obvious. My brother here says, I'm still telling every October is the month to buy gold. I'm thinking in November when election season is kicking off, the real numbers are going to start leaking out. Yes, very, very well could be. Very well could be. Louis Mazet says, stop drinking the IDF propaganda Kool-Aid. Stick to metals. All right, well, Louis Mazet, that means you're drinking the Hamas Kool-Aid. How does that sound? Like the hospital bombing that they did today. Probably pretty easily verifiable as to where that missile came from. I guarantee you it wasn't from Israel, though. That's it. Very, very good. All right, let's see here. Meet up at the Lincoln Memorial. Let's do it. David says, increase rates till it all breaks. Get out of fiat money while you still can. All right. Well, I would say hedge yourself from that fiat money, but we can't escape it, sadly. We cannot escape it. All right, very good. Let's see here. Southside Frankie says, well done, Sal. I'm very happy for you that your great bar went up. Well done. And it made some peace. Thank you, Southside. Appreciate it very, very much. And Tab says, another great video, Sal. Regards from Wales. All right, thank you. All right. From Wales, which is where the Royal Mint is located, actually, in Wales. 79 says, hi, Sal. Hello, Terry. All right, there she is, the one and the only. And I don't know if she's still here, but Captain Obvious is still with us. Andy says, I doubt gold is over 91,000. Did you mean to say it's over 1,900? I think I meant to say 1,900, yes. Did I say 91,000? Wow. Boy, I was way off there. Thank you for the correction. Harposki says, Sal, you're one cool dude. Rhodium, who would have thunk it? Yes, crazy. Yeah, if you get a chance to check out that playlist on Rhodium. All right. Shadow Work. A great Shadow Work who is with us right now inside of this very live stream says the following. Remember when they set up the autonomy zone, the Chaz? Yes, that's right. Autonomous zone, the Chaz zone in Portland, Oregon. They had lots of local support, needle disposal locations, a community garden. I think even a couple of babies born, and for sure a few deaths. They even had a stylish flag banner through that they could agree on some name at first because it was zero leadership, but totally legit, right? Yeah, Chaz didn't make it on any official maps and was not recognized by the state. These people are nuts. It's time to reopen the asylums. Yep. Crazy, crazy. Yep, I remember that, Chaz. The chop zone, they called it afterwards. Silverstruck says, like 237, it's great that our politicians are talking about the Fed and the status of the U.S. dollar, but I doubt anything will come of it. Yep. I don't think so either. Bradley Kaiser says, you're the Wolfman Jack of PMs. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that very, very much. Very kind. Yep, Chaz was in Seattle. Did he say Portland? Yeah, it was in Seattle. That's right. The chop zone was in Seattle. You're right, James Rohrback. That's exactly right. Although I can see why you get them too mixed up because both were cesspools. It's crazy. John Bannon. And by the way, were there any arrests? Would anybody put in jail for insurrection? In other words, they declared independence from the city of Seattle, the state of Washington, and the country of the United States as an autonomous zone. They basically created insurrection. Why aren't those people in jail? John Bannon sold almost all my palladium at Spike. Maybe he meant Spot. Did well on it, only wish I had more at the time. I don't have much rhodium, wish I had more of that too. You have some rhodium? But that's wild. I have pant bars only. I'm really a silver and gold bug. So cheers, buddy. Another great video. People better start prepping now. There you go. Yes, indeed. Thank you for many reasons. Thank you, John Bannon. And we've got today's gold price is $1,923.24. Indeed, it is. It's getting back up closer to $2,000 again. It's crazy. Ghost Killer says here, I sold all my gold this week and paid mortgage off 20 years earlier. Sold it while it was kind of high and got a home and home security out of it. There you go. Nice. Good job, Ghost Killer. Matt Bittner, fentanyl probably took out the people in Chaz. Yes, very well could have. Crazy. They had a border wall. Really? I didn't know they had a border. That's wild. They had a border wall. Imagine if that were... It's amazing they were able to let that last, keep that last for that long. All right. Very good. Oh, Forbidden Planet, you have some rhodium too. Wow, that's cool. How much rhodium do you have? That's also, do you have the Baird bar as well? Jeannie Michoud says, keep saying gold is way overpriced, and at some point it will come back to earth. When it comes to gold, 1 ounce is a small amount of metal. Gold just sits there for the most part, and 2K is crazy in my opinion. Gold should be around 1,200 max. Okay. So Judy thinks that gold is actually overpriced. All right, thank you. All right. I would welcome $1,200 an ounce too. Yes, indeed. All right. 2 ounces. Wow. Forbidden Planet's got 2 ounces. So 2 went out, kind of like the ones out. That's amazing, Forbidden Planet. Wow. I only have the 1 ounce. I'm kicking myself for not getting more. And let's see here. Not let me answer that one, but we already answered the Ghost Killer. Or go nuts and drink 2 beers with. There you go. Yes, indeed. Drinking, slurping some beer. That's right. Numbskull Ranch. 5836. Also keep in mind, rhodium today is still down 60% from a year ago and down 80% from all-time highs. Rhodium will have some spikes back up with volatility. Yep, I think so too. We may have seen the bottom for rhodium, perhaps. Kenneth Smith is here. Good to see you. And Romulus Cesario says BS. Okay, all right. Well, tell us why, not just the word. So, Forbidden Planet. Did you see my video today? This metal just exploded in price. Did you see that? And have you seen my playlist on rhodium? I'm curious. Since you have 2 bars, you might be interested in that. User says, I knew it was rhodium the second I saw the thumbnail. Yes, and even though I erased the name from the thumbnail, some people just recognize that bar. There you go. That's cool. I figured there wouldn't be too many that would know, but yes, indeed. Oh, wow. Plated rhodium. Yeah. Bob Thompson, that's not terribly uncommon to see rhodium plating. The rhodium plate, rhodium is a fairly hard metal. It's a very protective metal. It's commonly used on silver to preserve its sheen and to prevent it from tarnishing. And but they use such a small coat that it's really not, it doesn't really add that much value to it. I mean, monetarily, I mean, anyways. All right, let's see here. It may add some value, but not as much as you would think, given the price of it per ounce. All right. Jeff Nelson says, thanks, Sal. Really happy with the dips this year. Hope you all got rewarded with each of the pullbacks this year. Yes, indeed. Oops, I hate when that happens. Dang it. Hit the wrong thing. Yeah, looking forward to more pullbacks. Brandon Nihig says, I have $25 face value of pre-82 American and pre-82 65 Canadian pennies. That's the only copper I stack. There you go. I like that's the best way to stack is by doing that. Exactly. Should you start stacking copper now? Video. Is it time? Video I did some time ago. Yeah, Matt Bittner, I got a few silver bullets. A 45 calibre variety. 1 ounces. Don't have any of the shotgun cell size of the 2 ounces or the 10 ounces. But anyways. Tucson Bubba is giving us a little bit of cleansing here. It's got to happen from time to time. It is a bourbon pump of cleansing. Sanitize in the chat. Lars Job, rhodium plated algorithm food. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, my friend. Donald Pearson says, I hear that. I'm sure there's some definitely gone. Who is it? The kid's family? He got it from somewhere. Yeah, I wonder if it was the family. If it stole it from his parents, which is crazy. Anyways. Dale Val says, I made a stupid special ring for a special someone in rhodium. My guess is that it's related to weapon manufacturing. Yes, it very well could be, Dale Val. Very well could be related to weapon manufacturing. Donald Pearson says, South Carolina, some black guy was violating a lady's horse. Finally got it on video. Weird people in the South. Nothing else to do to those with people with mental problems. Wow. That's kind of sickening. And we've got Stephen Bassett says here, thank you, sir, for truth. Misfired rockets are Hamas special. This is another Hamas whore, and they lie to cover their evil. Exactly. Well, Stephen, according to another viewer on the channel, you and I are following propaganda from the IDF, which is laughable, but anyways. All right, we got K. Hussein says, Sal, apparently oil might go over $120 a barrel. Possibly that's inflationary. That's the way the market is, but inflationary by definition really means that the central banks are printing more money. That's price. That's the economic activity and price spiking, and that could cause prices to go up too. But I don't know that I would really tie that to inflation. There's probably another name for that technically, but I don't know what it is. But inflation, I think, is specifically tied to what central banks do. All right. Shrimp Man, where is so much more as we explore? Love your analysis in the market. It's always educational. Well, I'm pretty sure I did some version of that in this video. But anyways. Nubuku Minecraft, investing in crypto is something we're not going to hear about on this channel because you're a freaking scammer. Higher oil prices might do the job that the Fed is too soft to do because of the reluctance to keep hiking rates. Yes, that very well could be. That very well could be the case. Yep. George Carlin question: how would you test rhodium and the other scarce metals for authenticity? I think my precious metals verifier has that setting. I don't have it here with me now, but I might have to do that. Test it, but I think it's got a setting for rhodium if I'm not mistaken. I know it does for palladium and platinum. Anyways, let's see here. All right, folks, I lost track of time. I got to work on another video. The work never ends. I guarantee you, folks, I spend well over 40 hours a week on this channel. And so I have to transition now to the next phase for producing tomorrow's video. So I thank you guys so much for being here. And yes, well, actually, Forbidden Planet, no. I had the opportunity, knew I had the opportunity, and I didn't sell it on purpose, Forbidden Planet. If you check out my video on it, check out my playlist, you'll see why. Forbidden Planet. I think you might find it interesting. I have a whole playlist on it. Let me just show you real quick before I go. If you go to my channel, go to playlists, and there's one on rhodium. And specifically, why I won't sell this 1 ounce rhodium bar for $10,000. Where's the other one here? Why I won't sell this rhodium bar for $20,000. I lost $25,000 holding this metal. So yeah, it's so check those videos out specifically as to why I won't sell it, or I didn't sell it, and I won't sell it. However, if I were in your shoes, I would have. All right, very good. Very good. All right, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys being here tonight. I hope you have a wonderful evening. We'll be back on Friday. Thank you for being here. I extend to you all a multitude of gratitude and wish you this little axiom, and that is to keep your feet on the stars and keep reaching for the ground. Have a good night, all. Take care.